Mario Lopez came to fame as high school jock AC Slater on the Saturday morning sitcom Saved by the Bell. Despite mixing parachute jeans with a hairstyle that was one part mullet and one part Jerry curl, his charisma and great smile led him to an early reputation as a teen heartthrob. After Saved by the Bell and its college years spinoff wrapped up in 1994, Lopez went on to work consistently in television, hosting the nationally syndicated celebrity news show Extra since 2008. But while you can reliably catch him hosting his regular gig, you don't really see him so much anywhere else. Here's why nobody in Hollywood wants the drummer from Zack Attack to headline their projects anymore. Forever Slater. As good as Saved by the Bell may have been for Lopez in the beginning of his career, it's left him connected to one of the most infamous and now dated sitcoms of all time. For many viewers and probably casting agents, Lopez and Slater are one and the same. That early success as a popular character makes it so people who cast movies and TV shows may have a hard time seeing Lopez as anyone else. It doesn't help that Saved by the Bell, while popular, wasn't exactly a masterpiece. The show didn't give him a chance to show much range, leaving Lopez without much of a chance to branch out and prove that he could do more once the show concluded. But hey, at least he had one big role and he had it young, which is something most actors never get. Failure to launch. These days, Lopez mostly works as a host, but he didn't jump onto that career track right away. After Saved by the Bell, the college years concluded, Lopez got a number of small parts in TV movies and other shows, none of which got him as much attention as the series that made him a star. He found his next series on one of the 90s many Baywatch knockoffs, playing the beachside bike patrol cop on the USA series Pacific Blue. While the show lasted for 5 seasons, Lopez only starred in 2. Afterwards, Lopez moved over to the long-running soap opera The Bold and the Beautiful, but he was out of there after 46 episodes, which is nothing for a soap and not enough to distinguish him as an actor with more to offer. A lack of available Hollywood roles. Despite its corny jokes, hackneyed plots, and thin characters, one thing you can say about Saved by the Bell was that it was actually diverse in a predominantly white TV landscape.
Till 2 days ago, I didn't even know my real name was Sanchez.
Unfortunately, the rest of Hollywood wasn't quite so forward-thinking, and a lack of roles for Latino actors may have helped keep Lopez on the sidelines. This hasn't gotten better, by the way. According to a 2016 study by the Media Diversity and Social Change Initiative, Latinos are among the least represented cultural groups on TV and in movies. Out of more than 11,000 speaking characters studied, just 5.8% were of Hispanic or Latino descent. Those aren't great odds for any actor, even one with a very recognizable name. The next chapter. While Lopez has settled into a career as a Ryan Seacrest type, he isn't always successful when he steps off the extra set. In fact, when Lopez has headlined any other non-scripted TV series, they've tended to flop. One example is Mario Lopez One-on-One, which Lopez used. Other hosts for the series included Dick Clark and Danny Bonaducci. While the show had 2 years to find its audience, it never really pulled it off. In summer 2017, Lopez got to host a primetime game show version of the bored at the bus stop phone game, Candy Crush. It could have been a lucrative opportunity had the show been any good. Unpopular, awkward, and poorly reviewed, the series lasted 1 short season. In other words, it's a good thing Lopez has the extra gig, because so far, extra work remains hard to come by.